Hi guys! Welcome to today's festive and fall makeup tutorial. If you're new to my channel, my name is Rachel and I love to create fun makeup looks using completely cruelty-free and vegan cosmetics. As you can see here, today's makeup look is a beautiful, warm, copper glam look. It's perfect for all of your fall festivities. If fall is also your favorite season, give this video a big thumbs up. Also, let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of the fall season is. Is it the pumpkin spice lattes, oversized sweaters and boots, the deep dark vampy lip colors, or the changing leaves? For me, I think it's a combination of all of the above. But let me know in the comments what you look forward to most about fall. While you're here, consider subscribing to see more vegan and cruelty-free looks in the future. All you have to do is hit that red subscribe button below. And let's just go ahead and get started. To start off on this copper cut crease eyeshadow look, I'm going to be building up some warmth and depth in my crease. And to do that, I'm taking a combination of a couple of these shades from the NYX Cosmetics Ultimate Neutrals eyeshadow palette. This palette has a range of beautiful warm eyeshadows. They have a selection of both matte and metallic finishes in this palette. So to start off this look, I'm taking a combination of the two light shades in the second row, and I'm building up warmth in my crease using the e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blender brush. So I'm just using this back and forth windshield wiper motion to build up these colors in my crease until I'm happy with the pigment payoff. This is just going to serve as the base for this eyeshadow look. And then to build up some more depth and dimension, especially in that outer crease, I'm using this e.l.f. crease brush, which is just a more precise, defined version of the last brush we used. And I'm taking a combination of two matte shades in the first row along with the two shades we used initially to create a good blend of the both of them, so we'll get a good gradient and blend in the outer crease. And then on that same brush, I'm taking a combination of two matte deep shades in the palette, and I'm focusing this product especially on the outer corner. This is just going to serve to create some depth and dimension on the final look after we cut the crease. And then to make sure that we are completely blended and diffused out there in the crease, I'm going in with the same brush we used initially to blend everything out and together. Because I wanted the final look to read a little bit more copper, I'm going in with the bright orange shade. This is one of Suva Beauty's eyeshadows. It's a matte finish in the shade Papaya, which is a bright neon orange. And I'm taking a lot of the shade built up on the same e.l.f. crease brush that we've been using, just loading it up on that brush, focusing it on the inner corner initially, but then really blending it in the entire crease to give the overall look more of a copper feel. And then to build up some more definition there close to my lash line, I'm going to be applying some of this e.l.f. cream eyeliner in the shade Coffee using a fine liner brush. And I'm just going to hug this product really close to my lash line. Before that eyeliner dries, I'm going to smudge it out with a Morphe E36 brush. It's just going to serve as a base for the deeper brown shadows we're going to be smudging on that outer corner and lash line area. And then to make sure that this cream eyeliner blends out seamlessly, I'm going to take those two initial transition shades we used, and I'm going to be smudging that over the eyeliner where it meets the eyeshadow. And then I'm taking the two deepest matte shades in the palette again on an e.l.f. detail crease brush this time, and I'm smudging those over top of that coffee brown eyeliner to give more depth and dimension towards the lash line and to make sure it has a very smoky feel. The next step of this makeup tutorial is going to be to cut the crease using an opaque, creamy concealer or eyeshadow primer paired up with a flat brush. I'm going to be using the Morphe B44 lip brush to do this technique because it has a thin, tapered end, and that allows me to have a lot of control and precision when I'm cutting the crease. So now I'm just looking straight ahead into my mirror, and I'm using my natural curved crease shape as a guide, and I'm sketching out a rainbow U-shaped curve on my eyelid just above my true crease. Once I have that desired crease shape all sketched out, I then just flatten out the brush and bring more of that concealer on top of my lid over top of those eyeshadows we applied previously. This eyeshadow technique and cutting the crease is really great for people with hooded eyelids or small eyes who have limited lid space. So drawing on a false crease or cut crease creates the illusion of larger, more prominent eyes, and it's going to draw a lot more attention to them in the final makeup look. So now it's time to start building up that beautiful copper bronze shimmer on the lid. So initially I'm going in with this Colourpop Super Shock shadow in the shade KathleenLights, which is a beautiful copper shadow with flecks of glitter spread throughout. And I started off by applying this product to my lids over top of the cut crease with my finger because I feel like that gives the best pigment payoff with these types of shadows. But then I ultimately went in with a precision brush to apply it up into my crease. It just offers more precision than my finger does. And here I was just trying to decide what combination of those light shimmer and metallic shades from the beige palette that I wanted to use on the inner corner of the cut crease. So I'm going in with 2 of the light shimmer shades, just a combination of the 2 to provide a little bit more contrast there and a pop in the center of the eyelid. And then you're going to want to blend those 2 light shimmer shades over top of the KathleenLights Colourpop one. After applying those shimmer shades to my lid, I lost a little bit of the color payoff close to my lash line, so I'm going back in with those dark brown matte shades to give a little bit more definition there. And this is how this coppery eye look was turning out prior to any eyeliner or false lashes. Now I'm going to take a break from my eyes to focus on my face makeup for a minute, and I'm going in with some foundation. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Stick in the shade Soft Beige. I'm applying the stick foundation to my face and then I'm blending it out with a beauty blender. I'm also applying some of this foundation to my chest and neck just to balance out any redness that I have there. Next up, I'm going to be brightening and concealing using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer and Corrector in the shade Fair Beige. This is a nice light bright concealer, so it's going to act to highlight the under eye area especially. So I'm dotting it on my under eyes, on my chin, underneath of my nose, and there in the center of my forehead. And again, just using my Beauty Blender tool to blend this product out into the foundation. Next, I'm going to set my face, my foundation, and my concealer using my NYX Mineral Matte Finishing Powder in the shade Light Medium. So I'm dipping the sponge directly into the powder and then blotting it all over my face. And then I'm going to go directly into bronzing and contouring my face. And I'm using the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer today in the shade Perpetually Tan. I like to use this bronzer on a day-to-day basis, but especially for this look to play off of the warm tones that we used in the eyeshadow. And then to clean up that cheek area, I'm going in with that same loose translucent setting powder, the NYX Matte Mineral Finish Powder, and I'm applying it to the underside of my cheek to really cut out underneath of the bronzer to provide a little bit more brightness there on the lower cheek, just so that the bronzer doesn't look quite as muddy. And then to play off of that warm orange shade that we used in our crease, I'm going to be using an orange blush on the cheeks. The one I'm using is from the NYX Cosmetics Nuevo Neutrals 26 color shadow and face palette. If you don't have an orange blush to use, you could also use an orange eyeshadow. And then to contour the nose, I wanted to use a shade that was less warm than the bronzer I was using for my cheeks and my forehead. So I'm using one of the eyeshadows in this NYX Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. It's in the 3rd row. So I'm going to be taking that cool mid-tone brown shade on a Morphe Y18 brush to really sculpt out and contour the nose. So I'm applying it to the sides of the bridge of my nose, down around the tip of my nose, and incorporating it into my eyeshadow as well. Before I go in with any highlighter on my face, I want to get rid of any residual powder and help everything melt into the skin. So I'm going to be applying some of this face setting spray. This is the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray all over my face to really rehydrate and re-moisten the skin. So I'm using another BH Cosmetics product. This is their Spotlight Highlight 6 color highlighter palette, and I'm taking a combination of both Glow and Dream. I'm taking a combination of those 2 shades and applying them on the high points of my face, my temples, cheekbones, my cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, my collarbones and décolletage, and the inner corners of my eye. Now migrating back to the eyes, I'm going in with those same transition shades we used at first, and I'm smudging them on my lower lash line using a Sephora Pro Smudge Brush number 11. So I'm just smudging those 2 transition shades that we used initially on my lower lash line from inner corner to outer corner. And just like we did on the upper lash line, I'm deepening and darkening it up gradually using darker shades in the palette. Next, I'm going to apply some of that cream liner in my lash line. I'm applying the e.l.f. Coffee Cream Liner that we used to smudge out the dark brown on our upper lash line, and I'm just applying it in the waterline using a fine liner brush. And then I'm taking the black version of that e.l.f. gel liner and I'm applying it in my upper waterline. It will give a more natural look and help to blend the falsies with our natural lashes. And then to prep for some glitter, I'm going to take some e.l.f. glitter glue and apply that over top of the shimmer shadows we applied to the cut crease. Next, I'm taking a combination of 2 gold glitters by the brand Super Glitters or Bulk Glitters that I've featured here on my channel before. I'm taking Golden Tiara and Aladdin's Lamp. They're the same tone of gold, but one is a holographic glitter and one is just a straight shimmer. And I'm applying them directly over top of that KathleenLights Colourpop shade, as well as over top of that inner corner light gold highlight shade that we applied to the crease. And just so that it has a more natural blended look, I'm going to be pressing those glitters into the lid with my finger. To prep for false lashes, I'm going to give both my upper and lower lashes a coat of mascara. For this, I'm using the Pacifica Stellar Gaze Black Mascara. Next, I'm going to apply a thin band of liner close to my lash line. For this, I'm using a fine liner brush and NYX's Gel Liner and Smudger in the shade Black. This is a very dark, matte, inky black liner that's very malleable, it's very smooth, easy to work with. So just apply this liner from inner corner to outer corner, and just so that it doesn't look so harsh, I'm smudging it out very gently with the same Sephora Pro Smudger brush that we used earlier. And then I'm going in with some false lashes. For lashes today, I'm using the Eylure Luxe Silk Style Asher. False lashes are completely optional for this look, but I really feel like it takes it up a notch paired with the glitter especially, and provides a more glam look. To help blend those falsies with my natural lashes, I'm applying a little bit more mascara. And then to really cover up the lash band, I'm taking a little bit more of that NYX gel liner and just running it over top of the lash line and smudging it out further with the Pro Smudger brush from Sephora. I felt like my highlight needed a little bit more pop, especially once I added that glitter to my lid. So I'm going in with these Artist Couture Diamond Glow powders. I'm mixing the shade Illuminati with Gold Digger. Illuminati is a beautiful light gold, and Gold Digger is a lighter version with both gold and silver glitter. So I'm taking a combination of both of those Diamond Glow powders and applying that to the high points of my collarbone, the high points of my cheek, the temples of my face, my cupid's bow, and even in the inner corner of my eye. And now to finish off this copper bronze makeup look, I'm gonna top it all off with my lips. I'm going in with Colourpop's Lippy Pencil in the shade Bumble, which is a beautiful mid-tone warm brown. So I'm first just going to line the perimeters of my lips and then start to fade that color in and blend it in over top of my lip. Now I'm just applying a little bit of this chapstick to help blend that lip liner in. And the lipstick that I'm going in with is also by Colourpop. It's one of their Luxe lipsticks in the shade Money Moves. It's pretty much a perfect pair to that Bumble lip liner. It's a mid-tone warm terracotta brown, perfect for fall, perfect for this coppery bronze makeup look. I decided to leave this as a matte lip look and not to add any gloss since the glitter was doing all the talking in this makeup look. Once you've applied your favorite warm-toned lipstick, this look is all complete. It's not only great for all of your fall festivities you have planned this year, but also for daily wear because the warm tones all throughout this look are very complementary to your favorite fall attire and those pumpkin spice lattes. If you enjoyed today's warm copper glam makeup look and it's something that you would recreate, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!